Alright, everybody, that is a bag of copper wire that has been stripped. Oklahoma City does a big trash pickup once a month, and a lot of metal items go out, boxes full of this and that. It's a scrapper's paradise. I decided to get out yesterday and just walk around for a few minutes and see what I would find. This obviously was the best of everything. It's steel, but it's beautiful. It's huge. Made in China. I love it. I'm going to hang that on a wall. Now, the copper, I got maybe a pound of copper. Ended up with this big old brass valve, a couple of brass plates, a little bits and pieces. It's about 2 pounds of brass right there. Now there were a charger, a couple of cords that may or may not work. I haven't tested them out. Now this switch, I'm not certain about it. And then all of the little ends off of the cords and circuit boards and motors. I've been talking to a bunch of guys, and these things right here. I've been talking to guys who scrap those out, and evidently there's some pretty good metal in it. Now, while I was walking around, I didn't have a lot of time, but I found some other interesting stuff I picked up. There was a bag that I needed something to put stuff in. In the bottom of the bag, I found a brand new phone charger for the car. There were a couple of first aid kits. This one is brand new. Both of them, they were in plastic. I'm not going to use this one for myself. I'll give that to someone. This one right here, I'll probably throw in the glove box. A couple of veterans awareness, veterans crisis deals. The wristbands. I was actually wearing one of those earlier. I always carry a little ceramic bar magnet around with me, just so that I, don't end up bringing home a piece of iron when I'm thinking it's something else. Now, there was a box that I found while I was looking. It had this in it. This is non-magnetic. I think that the top part of it is 925 silver, maybe. The bottom, I'm not certain. I think it's silver-plated copper. It could be stainless steel. They're soldered together. The stones do not show any signs of the plating that they paint on the back of them. From what I can see, I haven't disassembled it. I don't know what it is yet. But it sure would be nice if they're real. Most likely they're not. The other end piece, if this is silver, that might be. It's highly unlikely. The beads themselves are not just plastic. I believe that I took and spread it apart, took my little loop here, and looked at the end of the drill hole of one of these. It looks like man-made pearls. What they do is they will take a plastic bead or something to irritate an oyster. They'll open up an oyster and they'll stick it inside, and it will put the nacre coating around whatever it is in a thin layer. The longer it's in there, the thicker the layer. And I believe that's what these are. I believe these are pearl-coated plastic beads. Really cool marble. I'm a marble fanatic. I used to have buckets full. But in that box, there were also the glass stones. I throw those in aquariums, use them for projects. There was a whole bunch of stained glass. For some reason, I dumped it into another box. These two pieces were left in there. I loved working with glass. I don't know why I didn't keep it. There was a little bit of oil, magnets that were with the other stuff. But I found some really weird stuff. I needed a bucket or a bag at the first place. Halloween bucket. you know me, I love Halloween. Brand new P-trap, paint roller, some ductwork tape. I'm always needing that. Spray paint. This fooled me. At first I thought this might be a little old Tupperware, but it looks like a knockoff. Book on FDR, brand new looking almost. Now these are the weird ones. That right there is a target for kids. The hatchets are chewed up, they throw them, they stick in. I'm going to make a porcupine style boot cleaner out of that. The hatchets will get thrown away. A few crayons, good for kids. This thing right here is weird. I've had a lot of fun with my friends trying to figure out what it was. Turns out it's a back massager for like getting this into like places you can't reach to get rid of knots and in your muscles. But we've had a lot of fun coming up with other ideas that probably could get us banned from Facebook. Anyway, I just got out for a few minutes. I was bored, and this is what I came up with. That thing actually works. I had a back cramp after I figured it out, and I tried it.